wrap it in duct tape.
All right, guys. I'm Bucky. Back with one of these podcasts. You've just heard the intro of another idea. You've just heard another idea of how we're going to improvise this plot we've had. We've been trying to come up with content like we told you guys. And the original idea was wizard staffs. And I guess YouTube has a policy about not over-consuming alcohol, which I wouldn't say we do. I would say we drink in moderation, as in moderation to the bank account.
Everyone's going to have to just put their beers in red Solo cups.
But it kind of defeats the point, because we wanted to stack them up and then have a fight, and then the loser be thrown into the pool.
Can you do it with cups? With Coke cans?
I don't think I guess it could be improvised. Like for every real beer you drink, you put a Coke can. Yeah. I think we may just have the solution here. But this is one thing that I'm trying to figure out right now with a couple friends. Let me go ahead and show you who's over here. We got a Ninja Warrior just ready to bring it downtown, dude. Doesn't matter if there's a homeless around. If this town needs cleaned up, he's the one to do it. Little gaming scenario with the Eskimo. He's also been known as a Cobra. And we have Cody. He's drinking it Truly.
Yeah.
Are they better than White Claws?
No, White Claws are way better. Ain't no laws for chicken claws, baby.
What makes them better?
Oh, Jesus. More flavorful, the grapefruit, for sure.
And if you really want a good drink, then you need to be drinking a Keystone, okay? I'm going to be doing that throughout the evening. You're free to follow along. I'd appreciate it, actually. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, fellas, get out of here.
All right.
Dang, dude,
Let me know,
the
dude.
king of like 10-minute visits.
That's what I do, bro. I just roll in.
Roll out, just like a
Got
boss.
my thing.
Roll
Roll out.
Dude.
Roll out.
Shout out GK Pro.
GK Pro, check it out. YouTube.com/GK Productions or GKProDisc.com.
It's the dopest disc golf channel out there.
It is.
Coverage. If you like ESPN, you just met the
then you
ESPN
probably
of disc
won't
golf.
like this. But if you like everything but ESPN, you'll probably like this.
Yeah.
So I'll just try my cake before we got about 2 days.
I've had a few girls tell me that too.
Try my cake.
You want to try, like, legit. It
Ooh.
doesn't look good, but it tastes good.
Would it be good with a stone?
Not at the same time.
Well,
Try a bite. Like, it's, I
here,
spent
yeah,
so-
grab me a bite. I would love to try it.
Let me feed you. Joseph liked it.
Thanks, man.
Spent 12 hours, not 12, about 4 hours in this shit. That's good, right? Gonna make this girl's cake famous.
2 bites, everyone knows the rules. I'm gonna make this girl's cake famous. It was a chocolate cake with a white icing.
They call it Mississippi mud pie.
They call it Mississippi mud pie. Others would call it interracial. It was pretty good, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
You like
I
that?
really enjoyed it. It was intriguing myself. Oh, Cobra, do you have anything to say?
I'm focused right now, man. And I'm still focused, even as you're saying this. This is the first time I played Call of Duty. And I'd say something's on. And I wouldn't say I'm
Seems like you're killing it, dude.
You're doing the hardest mode, dude.
Oh. I remember he was telling me he was pretty much a Cobra ready to strike on these villains. There's something about being a vigilante and bringing justice to the ones that need it. Huh?
It's mostly people with bad usernames you want to teach a lesson to. You see? Man.
I don't know what number this is, but there's been a few. I'm a really big fan of Keystone. If you ever come over to my house, there's really not anything else. Unless, like right now, Jake, the Jeep guy, as you've seen him, kind of cool dude. He's got a cool mustache like me. But he actually, I was getting this cooler ready right here, And I opened it up, and pleasantly I was surprised. Old Jake Gordon lent me a few beers. They're Busch. They're not Busch lattes, but they're Busch Lights. And I was pretty happy for them. So I put them in the fridge so they could get cooled down. And I already had some cool Keystones, so I'm just going to keep drinking them. Basically whenever I hang out somewhere, I just kind of have a routine. I like to drink beer, sometimes light a cigarette, and have a good, honest conversation. If you find me on Tinder, you'll see in my bio, looking for good, honest conversation. Now, how the points and the lines line out, no correlation whatsoever. But that's what I like. One thing people should know about Keystone Light is it's only 101 calories. If you're drinking another light beer, then you should really look into drinking a Keystone Light because it's probably healthier than what you think.
Sponsored by Keystone.
This is not sponsored, but if they'd like to give me a sponsorship, I would love it. I drink a lot of them. I'm not going to disclose that information. My doctor told me it's not a good idea. But if you're comparing it to one of these Trulies, I guess is what this is. Guess what? Keystone Light has 101 calories. This has 100. Wow, big difference. Now, where it really comes into play is the carbs. Trulies have 2 G's of carbs, where Keystone Light has 4, if I'm not mistaken. Double check myself. 4.7, so basically 5, so double and a half. I think that's a military term, like deuce and a half. Hit up Carlo. He's got a YouTube channel on here. He'd probably know. But, yeah, so if you're really thinking about drinking a Truly, shouldn't you drink a Keystone Light if you're a beer fan? Because everyone I talk to that drinks a Truly, they're like, man, I'd rather be drinking a beer. Well, go ahead and do it, dude. It's only a deuce and a half of carbs. It ain't gonna hurt you.
I know exactly where they're coming from. I mean, it's just too late. It's just too late. I mean, I'll focus on being quick here, but, the strike is
I've always been a mustache man. I just didn't know when it was going to come to me. Late one evening, many moons ago, I discovered my true potential and started the mustache. It took me about 60 days to get the original texture all down and such, but once I did, I was never going back. I like to use Got to Be Glued. Shout out to them. They've been keeping me glued for years. But just a little bit of quick information about me. They call me Bucky the Viper. There's a few reasons. Number one, I hate snakes. So, it's kind of almost a slide to myself, just call me a Viper. But I watch this show, Hardy Bucks, and there's this guy named a Viper. I think he's a pretty cool dude. But usually on the lot, I saw reviews, they call me the lot lizard. And so it's kind of a mixture because my friends aren't really accepting of the term lot lizard because of the obvious stereotypes. And with those obvious stereotypes, I can't let them necessarily dictate me, but your friends also come up with your nicknames. So they call me Bucky the Viper now. While it's a slide, I also like the character, so I can't really get too hung up on that at all. Check out my cooler. A couple Trulies I had left from a party the other day. And then the King of Stones. I also have the only Keystone Historical Museum located in my apartment. We have a couple different cans. Not limited to, but including the gold and silver. Or platinum, as they say on the box. So let it be known if you got one. Cheers to it.
It makes it so easy for them, I feel like.
Over here hanging out at Cody's, man. Got a pretty cool view.
This is where my cat enjoys being part of the bourgeoisie.
Was this OEM?
Nope, no, it's just a piece of yarn.
Oh, so you added it aftermarket, huh?
Yeah.
What was the thought process behind that?
She needed something else to play with. Except like
When did you add this?
a month ago.
Have you seen results?
Yeah, if you kind of drape it over like that.
Oh, so there's a technique. You got to have a little bit of the hang.
Yeah, she'll fuck with it. It's a lot of fun.
Nice.
She checks out the view and feels like a baller.
Let's check out the view. Oh, that is pretty cool. Oh, Lord have mercy. You are living like a king, my friend. You are living like a king.
I'd say like
A prince?
a czar.
Of Saudi Arabia?
A czar.
That's not too much of a difference, buddy. A king and a prince in Saudi Arabia. I've heard they got a lot of money.
For all you people who think Tulsa's a piece of shit, look at this town. This is my town. This is a beautiful town.
If you run your mouth, you about to get checked, it sounds like.
This would be $5,000 a month to have this apartment in New York. I want y'all to understand that. I gotta rep Tulsa over here.
And you know how much it runs him? 10,000.
Yeah, it's only 1,000.
And you said you're concentrated, eh? Concentration.
No,
It's loading. It's loading. I'm sorry for the insults.
Not quite concentrated.
I'm sorry for the insults.
Well, listen, man.
I don't want to say something that's not true.
Here's the thing, buddy, is business is being conducted. Okay? At all times.
I call this the over-the-shoulder shot. It's something I learned when I didn't go to film school. Now you're messing up the shot. It's called the over-the-shoulder.
I know.
Well.
No, left hand.
Well, anyone want to smoke a cigarette?
Not necessarily, but
Hey, you saw that leaf blower?
I do.
My patio is really gross.
I have it indeed.
So are you gonna post this entire thing, or are you gonna edit this to like the bits?
Well, I mean, there'll be a few little added little.
Watching 30 minutes of us bullshitting.
You should watch a little bit more of my channel. Have you subscribed yet, Cody?
I want to check it out.
The Legal Name Podcast, bro. You better subscribe.
Is that a threat? I'll do it right now.
It is a threat. I want to see it done right now.
Don't hurt me.
People, I've been really thankful. Thank you to all our subscribers out there for all the support you've already shown us. You know, we've only been up and running a couple days, and you guys are really showing the love. Give them the comments, give them the likes, give them the subscribes. All of it, you know. I'm thankful to be a part of it. And shout out to my best friends for coming up with this idea. There's no one else I'd want to make this with. Cheers. 20% battery, that ain't gonna hold me down. I hope that didn't mess that little segment up, but if it did, all I was saying was shout out to my friends. They're the best ones out there. That's why they're my best friends.
Is it one big word like that?
No. Spaces, dude. This is America. We have spaces in here. Here. Yep. Yep, right there. That's yep. Get an intro to it. You're gonna learn about it. He's watching his first little segment out of this. It's a podcast by intellectuals for intellectuals.
What the fuck am I watching?
It's our intro, dude.
Why was there two like?
Dude, watch. Do not insult me by changing it.
I wasn't gonna insult.
Okay. Make sure you do.
Yeah. Have I ever insulted you, really?
I don't know. I wanted to make sure he watched it. It's very important. You need to watch every video on the channel because each of them have their own little twist. Pretty excited about it. We all started hanging out when we were in high school for the most part, and we picked up a few along the way, and I'm thankful for it all. The Lord really blessed us with everyone indulged in this. Watch another one. Watch the one called Meeting the Crew.
Meeting the Crew.
Yeah. Go over there and check out the video.
It's so meta.
Right, yeah.
You got 4 videos.
Right
Meet the
there.
Legal Name Crew.
Oh, Meet the Legal Name Crew. Turn it up and listen.
It's so self-promotional.
This is a good map.
At this point, promote something else, make some money.
It's not for the money. It's about the good times and showing people. Everyone says you can't hang out with your friends after high school. It's wrong. You can. And you can make a YouTube channel with them. That's all that matters.
This is such like the most awesome combination of.
Yeah, give your commentary while you're watching it. It'd be great.
Oh, it's great. It'll change your life. Like and sub.
No, but you know these people, so I mean,
Yeah.
Tell me what you think about them all. Like, Hold on, start it over, and then each analyst, listen to what they have to say, and then you tell me your spin on them.
All right. You get one. I'll do this one time.
And then you have to, pause while you're giving your spin on these people. I mean, you've been around them a lot, Cody.
I've been around some.
Yeah.
Some more than others. Want to have a seat?
Yeah, sure. Just let it be known.
Have a seat with the internet. I got something to say.
Podcast network is made up of anywhere between 8 to 12 people on any given day. It's my buddy
Devin? Oh, that looks like Sam. Yeah, Carlos is cool. I saw him with the mustache the other day. Swagger Jack with you. Jake, I don't know him that well, but he seems chill. Bucky, Willie D. Willie D's just, he sucks, man. I'm kidding. Never met Mario. Briefly met Matt.
Matt's the craziest motherfucker anyone knows.
Most likely to build a nuclear bomb. That's good. Who's the narrator?
Connor.
Oh, okay.
Birdman.
I've only met him once. Never met Mario, I don't think.
We're supposed to be twins, is what I've been told.
Lauren, she seemed chill. Oh, I don't know her. Yeah, I mean, that's a big crew. You guys should be cranking out some content.
I mean, we know how to have a good time. Oh, check this out. This is Cody's Christmas tree. I love this. I always loved Charlie Brown, and I guess it's called Peanuts. I was just called the Charlie Brown myself.
No, it's called, I think the short's called Peanuts. Is their, gang. It sings.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
You hear that?
Oh, I do hear it. It sounds like Christmas to me. La 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 la. What is this? OPMS. Let's see.
That's crazy.
Optimized plant medicated solution silver.
It's
Interesting. I've never been too much of a drug addict myself.
Jesus, buddy, neither.
I guess it's not drugs. I'm just kidding. It just made it sound a little bit more extreme, and honestly, it was funny. So, what are the benefits of Kratom?
Kratom. So I take it. I take a couple grams a day. It's a relative of coffee, and what it does is it kind of provides a stimulant effect and concentration and relaxation effect, and just kind of feels a little good. Let's be honest. But the point is, it's all mild. Okay, it's very mild. You're gonna notice it like you notice a Red Bull, but it's gonna be in a couple different ways.
So tell me, why did you pick a Truly over a Keystone?
Because I didn't want aftertaste of beer right now. And because
And you know what I want?
wearing this
Exactly that. I'm gonna go grab me another one. Fair truth, the camera is running out of battery. Unfortunately, I was planning on literally finishing this cooler and showing everyone how it progressed. Figured it'd be some good content. I don't know. You tell me. Was it good or was it bad? Was my camera angle good or bad? Because, I don't know. Let me know if I don't know how to do this, but I can't get the camera to swap around so I can see it. So I've just been walking around holding the camera up, and it is what it is. But let it be known. I'm going to crack another stone, have a good rest of the evening, and, like as I said, let it be known. Bucky out. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It's pretty good shit.